Nice to meet you, I'm KAHO NOUCHI. I'm a Japanese favorite swordfighter. As for what kind of work I do, I work in action scene or samurai fighting, like Japanese movie and kabuki. I mainly play on stage. This action is called tate in Japan. Today, I would like to talk about my work tate. Tate is not martial art. Its entertainment must look like battle. It's one of the traditional culture of Japan. Tate learns choreography. Tate is acting, not real battle. We know which one will win or lose. However, each performance so that the audience who watching it doesn't know that. The audience will thrilled to see which one will win. Tate is the first emotion of the movement and feel a quiet tension, like when a flame of candle is about to burn out. Breathing, tension in time, and crew that doesn't require words. That style was sword fighting, which emphasizes the stylistic beauty of kabuki, which is the root, and emphasizes the visual effects and beauty of the stage, is called classical sword fighting. I'm a sword fighter that inherited not school of this classic sword fighting. My father worked as professional sword fighter for 40 years. At the age of 8, I began to learn the art of sword fighting from my father at the age of 9. I made my first appearance on stage. I also learned Japanese dance from my father and my mother. On one hand, while continuing to admire the power and art of sword fighting, which I have seen up close growing up since I was a child. On the other hand, there are conflict feelings due to the declaration of historical patriotic drama in the world. At the age of 17, I decided to become a full-fledged female sword fighter because I want to act out emotional and exciting art that I had felt. In addition, unfortunate fact that women are less likely than men to engage and perform in full-scale sword fighting. A full-fledged female sword fighter is a person who has mastered traditional technique and has perfect balance between delicacy and crazy. In 2014, I launched a sword throwing group called Skedachi Ohako, which not only performs sword fighting but also sword dance and Japanese traditional dance. I have appeared on many stage events and in media. Also teach sword fighting theater companies and entertainment production. In addition, I perform workshops to let people experience the charm of sword fighting in person. These are done for national and international participants. Overseas sword fighting performance at Astana International Exposition, Japan Day in Kazakhstan in July 2017 to promote the Osaka Expo. In October 2019, I performed overseas in Spain. I'm also working on social media and admin to deliver lectures and videos overseas audience so that they can learn without having to visit Japan. I have also given many special lessons to overseas students who come to Japan to learn art of sword fighting. In the future, I hope to play a role in passing on traditional Japanese culture art of sword fighting to the next generation and spread charm and uniqueness of female sword fighter throughout Japan and the world. I briefly introduce myself. Thank you for listening. I told you that a sword fight is made up of choreography. In fact, what you have to do before you learn choreography is basic training. There are about 200 basic types of tate. It takes time and patience and remembers everything. So in my lesson, I teach 30 out of 200 basic types. For the other types, you will remember the choreography I made after basic training and then you will learn new types. It's advanced version. At this point, you learn tate, one of the traditional Japanese culture. Swords are not only one use tate. Spears, ladles, ropes, and more. I mainly teach sword technique in lesson. There are two ways I teach in the lesson. Take real-time lesson with one-on-one lesson online. The other is learn offline by watching my already short teaching material videos at your favorite time. Choose the one suit your life, rhythm, and you. One-on-one lesson will be began priority giving the date and time you desire. However, there are time difference between Japan and the country where you live. So I will adjust my schedule to decide. If you want to learn tate, one of my job traditional Japanese culture, please join us. My dream is to spend this tate technology all over the world. I plan go all over the world to teach. I'm looking forward to the day when I go to your country. Until then, let's take lessons together online and offline. I love tate. Thank you!